Hey everypony, what's up and welcome to day 15 of Time-lapse Mark 3. So for today's Time-lapse, I'm making a painting for the Cutie Mark Crusaders from My Little Pony, which is very awesome, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So now before we start the music here for this one, I do want to apologize for being a day late on this upload. I go into more depth on why I was late at the end of the time-lapse, so you can listen to me talk about that then. So there's that. Also, hope you guys don't mind a long time-lapse. It's roughly around 16 minutes or so, I think. It's the best I could do, so hope you guys enjoy this time-lapse, and let's start that music.
When I talk this little, only
Alright everypony, that's going to do it here for day 15 of Time-lapse Mark 3. I do hope you enjoyed it. So as mentioned at the beginning, today's Time-lapse is for a Cutie Mark Crusaders theme painting from My Little Pony, which I think turned out very awesome. So yeah, before we get into the painting here, I do want to apologize for being a day late on this upload. The reason why I was late for this one is because I was gone for the entire day yesterday with a friend at a skating rink and didn't get back till like late afternoon. And as soon as I got back from that, I started recording the time-lapse here for the CMCs, and this took me actually around 4 hours to make. So by the time I was finished with this, it was already 11 o'clock at night, and then I did some editing on the video, and by the time I was finished with that, it was already midnight. I still had to render and upload, so that was just crazy, and it's like, I was too exhausted to wait for it to render and everything, and it's like, I just gave up and decided, there we go, to upload it this morning, so hopefully you guys don't mind. But anyway, enough of that, let's get into the painting here. Alright, so to get into the painting here, as I mentioned before, this actually took me a little over 4 hours to make, which is insane. So yeah, actually a fun fact about what happened in that matter of 4 hours is that I managed to listen to every single song from My Little Pony Seasons 1, 2, 3, and Equestria Girls, not once, but twice. Yeah, in the matter of 4 hours, I managed to listen to every single song of this show and Equestria Girls twice. That's insane. Yeah, I tend to listen to a lot of the songs we're working on paintings, but there's that. It's a little bit of a fun fact for you. But anyway, let's get into the painting here. So now, for the background of this painting, I went with the gold tape, as you can see, but that originally I had thought about using the white tape, and actually had the white tape all sealed down onto the foam board here, but halfway through working on the CMC logo here on the background, I kind of facepalmed a bit and said, why am I not using the gold tape to myself? Because in the show, the CMC's capes kind of have like this yellow shimmery fabric on the back side of them, and I thought the gold tape would represent that perfectly, and that was definitely a good choice, so I peeled off all of the white tape and replaced it with the gold, which is very awesome. So yeah, the gold tape looks brilliant on this. So that's all there is to the background here. So now, yeah, if I would have used white for this, it kind of would have looked weird with Sweetie Belle over here, but I think it looks alright anyway, now with the gold. But yeah, enough of the background talk. Obviously here, another piece of the background, again, is for the CMC's logo right here. Now this is actually the full logo, but it's being cut off a bit by the CMCs here, obviously Scootaloo, Bloom, and Sweetie Belle. So yeah, still pretty cool nonetheless. I think it looks cool even though it's being cut off here for that. But yeah, anyway, for the outline of the CMC logo, I went with the dark blue tape, and then the primary color here is the Scotch blue, and then for the little pony here, it's the yellow tape, which looks awesome. So yep, there's all that. For the background now, that's all there is for the background now, so yeah, there's that. Let's get into the characters now. So we're going to start off over here with Sweetie Belle. So yeah, she kind of looks a little bit, dare I say, derpy, mostly because of her eyes. Because as you can see here on Apple Bloom and Scootaloo, they have these white bits on their eyes right here. And that is also on Sweetie Belle here, but the problem with that is since her fur tone or her body tone is white, it kind of blends in, looks a little bit weird, so yeah. I did the best I could with that, and it looks okay, but as I said, it looks derpy. So yeah, I think it's alright, but there's that. And then for the outline of her body, I used the basic gray tape from Duck Brand, which I think looks great. I really like that. So yep, there's that. And then for her mane here, I went with the purple duct tape from Duck Brand, and then used the pastel pink and pastel purple for her mane, which I think looks amazing. So all I really can say is I really like her mane. So yeah, that looks awesome. So yep, there's that. And then for her eyes, there we go, I used the little pastel green or like lime green tape from Scotch, which looks amazing. So yep, there's that for Sweetie Belle. Now I'll move on to Apple Bloom, like the main focal point, obviously, of the painting. She's like right here in the center, which looks awesome. So now first, Apple Bloom here, I went with the basic yellow tape from Duck Brand for the outline, then went with the pastel yellow for the body color, which I think looks great. For her hair, for her mane, I used the Scotch red, for the outline, and then used the Duck Brand red for the primary color, which I think looks alright. You can't really see the difference between shades too much on camera, but I think it looks good either way. And then for her bow up here, I went with the Scotch purple for the outline, and then the neon pink from Duck Brand for that, which looks brilliant. And for her eyes here, I used the orange tape, which looks brilliant, the neon orange from Duck Brand. I really like that. So let's move on to the final character here, which is Scootaloo. Scootaloo. So yeah, for her body color, it's kind of like a faded orange, the actual color they use for the show. But I don't have that in duct tape, so the only color I could really use is the Duck Brand neon orange, and I guess it works alright. And then for the outline, I used the Scotch orange, which is slightly darker, which looks brilliant. So yep, there's that. And then for her mane here, I went with the maroon tape from Duck Brand for the outline, and then the Scotch purple for the primary color of her mane, which looks brilliant. And then for her eyes here, I used the the Duck Brand purple for the iris there, which looks amazing. So yeah, this turned out pretty cool. So also for their mouthpieces here, I outlined them with the same color that I used for the outline of the body. So for Apple Bloom here, it was the yellow tape. For her, it was for Scoodloo here, it was the Scotch orange, and for Sweetie Belle, it was the gray tape, which I used to outline the mouth, and then put the white piece over top of that. And then you can see there's little bits kind of representing where their muzzle is, as you can see, which looks very cool. So yep, there's all that with the painting. It looks very nice. I do hope you guys like it. If you could leave some feedback down in the comments below, that'd be much appreciated on what you think of the painting. So there's that. But yeah, that's going to do it here for today's time-lapse. Once again, I apologize for the late upload, or being a day late on this upload. There will be another time-lapse later on today. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but it will be up later on today, and that will be considered day 16 of Time-lapse Week Mark 3. So there's that. But enough chit-chat here. I've talked long enough. That's going to do it for today's time-lapse. Well, that's not going to do it for today's time, because there's going to be one more later on. But anyway, that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, because that'd be much appreciated. And as always, everybody, or as always, every pony, I should be saying, just enjoy the one of this duct tape.